Good morning, Honourable Prime Minister Ji, and welcome to the program, The Great Prime Minister and the Great Nation. This is the program for you and for the people of our nation. It will cover also daily news of national and international, which will be very beneficial for all students as well as those who want to know about India and all. It will cover your per day efforts for the betterment of the nation and suggestion for you so that we can make this country more glorious in the whole world. Before starting the program, I would like to read the preamble of our constitution. We the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of individual and the unity and integrity of the nation in our Constituent Assembly this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. So the most important things regarding today's are including the Prime Minister. Firstly, I'll tell the important news of today's good gold science, increasing access to alternative assets will help reduce India's demand for gold import. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, long drawn out of effort to tackle the desire of the gold, does not seem to be bearing fruit. India's gold imports witnessed a huge jump in April, increasing threefold of the $3.85 billion from $1.23 billion in April 2006. In March, the jump driven by the jewelry demand was even highest of the gold import is stood at $4.17 billion compared to $974 million before a year. Earlier the year. The next stage held attempts on the malware attack this weekend must have been as and moves toward the global roots on the cyber threats. The menacing spread starting last Friday of the malicious software WannaCry, which has infected thousands of the computer systems in 150 countries, is a frightening reminder of the vulnerabilities of the connected world. The cyber attacks who unleashed it is yet unknown have essentially used the chinks of the Microsoft updated software to remotely gain access to the computers of the unsuspecting users so as to lock them out of their files. And this is the editorial of the Hindu newspaper. Different candidates, different routes. The result of the Friday's presidential poll will decide what set the democratic aspiration of the Iranian state. On May 19th, the Iranians will go to the polls of the participated in the 12th presidential election 4 years after this victory in 2013. Hassan Rouhani is still considered the most serious contender to win this win. According to the survey by the Iranian Students Polling Agency in the early May, Mr. Rouhani maintains the lead in the run-up of the election, 42% of the votes. The next news, this is also from the editorial, the new base, new basket. The revised IIP shows India has been overstating the industrial slowdown in the economy. The index of industrial production, IIP, a critical economic indicator, has of the late become a source of the concern, sometimes unmerited, about the credibility of India's statistics. The bellwether high-frequency indicator is a key input into making and accessing policies, particularly those pertaining to the manufacturing sectors, inflation, interest rates, and the flow of credit in the economy. The next is the Madison Square in the Houston. PM to combine diaspora event and energy diplomacy in the Texas city during the US visit in June. Prime Minister Narendra Modi may mix diaspora diplomacy and energy diplomacy during his visit to the US in the June to meet President Donald Trump with a proposal to visit Houston in Texas as well. Several sources in New Delhi and Washington have confirmed this thing. The next news is this is the one of the best news. Palestine-Israel must coexist. Modi. Abbas reiterates demand for return to pre-1967 borders and East Jerusalem and capital. You can see this photograph. Thank you. Itching for peace in the West Asia, India on Tuesday urged that the future state of the Palestine should coexist peacefully with Israel. However, visiting Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas said that a sovereign state of the Palestine should be built on according to the pre-1967 borders and including East Jerusalem as the capital. And the last one is a chip to help treat Alzheimer's. So scientists develop material that can allow brain cells to grow and form predictable neutral circuits. Before entering the program, I would like to read the important suggestion to Honourable Prime Minister ji. So number one is for every 2 kilometers there should be a dustbin and washroom, and washroom must be paid. In the memory of APJ Abdul Kalam, there should be a sports stadium and a sports hostel for where we should train the children. भारत का हर मॉन्यूमेंट मेंटेन होना चाहिए. सर लोग सुबह ट्रैफिक के नियमों का पालन नहीं करते हैं, स्पेशली 4 से 9 बजे के बीच में. देयर शुड बी अ डेडिकेटेड एजेंसी टू कंट्रोल दिस थिंग. हर मेट्रो के स्टेशन के अंदर या बाहर देयर शुड बी अ कटआउट ऑफ सोशल रिफॉर्मर, freedom fighters, scientists, sportsmen, one who did something for this country. सर ट्री प्लांटेशन को एक कल्चरल मूवमेंट के रूप में डेवलप किया जाए, नॉट ओनली फॉर इंडिया, फॉर द होल वर्ल्ड. जिस दिन भी मैं सभी लोगों से बोल रहा हूँ, इस चाहे भारत के हों चाहे पूरे विश्व के किसी भी कोने में रहते हो, अपने बर्थडे के दिन कम से कम एक पेड़ जरूर लगाएं. ये ज़रूरी है. जैसे एक आप लोग केक काटते हो उसी तरह एक पेड़ जरूर लगाओ. दिस इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर दिस प्लेनेट. Sir, fundamental rights, fundamental duties and preamble must be displayed on each and every public places. Before ending the program, I would like to read the fundamental duties of our Constitution. According to Article 51, it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution, respect its ideal and institution, the national flag and national anthem, to cherish and follow the noble ideals and spread the national struggle for freedom, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India, to defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so, to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transacting religious, linguistic, regional, and or sectional diversity, and to renounce practices derogatory to the dignity of women, to value and preserve the rich heritage of the country's composite culture, to protect and improve the natural environment including forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife, to have compassion for living creatures, to develop scientific temper, humanism, and the spirit of inquiry and reform, to safeguard public property and to observe violence, to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activities so that the nation constantly rises to a higher level of endeavor and achievement, and to provide opportunity for education to a child or boy between the age of 6 and 14 years. This duty was added by the 86th Constitutional Amendment Act 2002. Thank you, Honourable Prime Minister ji. We are proud of you. Your dedication and hard work is the example for the whole nation. We can make this country more clean, more beautiful, and more glorious in the whole world. Jai Hind.